People indeed can take risk, huge risk. So somebody comes to you, somebody is on social media and then tells the world that you are a rapist. And the person says, oh, you know what? Why don't you just bring out your evidence of me being a rapist? And then you bail, you deactivate your account, you run away basically. And guess what? You're going to continue running because right now, Paul Okoye is coming for you. Guys, welcome. It's trending on X. Charles here. I hope you're good. So let's get to it. Paul Okoye denies unverified rape allegations and vows legal action. Nigerian singer Paul Okoye, known as Rudeboy, rejected an online accusation from ex-user Chubi Diva, claiming he raped and abused a minor, stating the allegations lacks evidence from major news source. On September 24th, 2025, Rudeboy posted on X, threatening to pursue the accuser legally, using all resources to set an example. Supporters offered financial aid for a lawsuit and shared the accuser's alleged address, while critics highlighted the dangers of doxing and called for attention to confirmed abuse cases. You know, and it's crazy. Rudeboy is so angry. He's so angry in the fact that somebody called him a rapist without even verifying anything. He says it's false, that it's not possible. And then he says, you know what? I'm going to use you as an example. I'm going to go all out. I'm going to use my resources and I will find you. And then, you know, when somebody of that caliber says, I'm going to find you, better start running. I'm sure that that lady is going to change her address. Anyways, let's just give you some reactions regarding that. So there was this conversation going on X lately, especially as it concerns Paul Okoye. Let me just show you that conversation that led to him replying that he's going to find this Chubi Diva girl. So this is it. Okay, I'm going to just read what is here. She's also called Alhaji Ayo. It says, raped, coerced, they are domestic help. She's the help. How could she say no? Plus, she was most likely way younger. What the heck? She continued by saying, when he was found out, he sent his wife and sister-in-law at the time out of the house. Very yama yama nigga. Another person now continued by saying, didn't he also cheat on his wife with their housemate? Oof. So this, Rudeboy now replied them, I hardly reply, but you see this one at Chubi Diva, if you like, go private, leave X, I will find you. I will use every necessary means, power, resources, and money. You will face the law. I will use you to set an example, a scapegoat. Your only way out is to leave the surface of this earth and relocate to space. To everyone that brought my attention to her tweet, thank you. Hey, voila. They don't buy markets. Okay, so Salako came under the tweet and says, I know I have replied 3 times. No vex. I don't want you to miss any information. In case you need her pictures so you can print big wanted banners. Here you go. Before they beg you to forgive her, she called you a pedophile, yama nigga, a rapist, no grill, and they posted, of course, you know Twitter guys now. Twitter is going to go berserk. You know, people who, look, I think Twitter is a space where a lot of, I don't want to call them jobless people because actually people make money off it. So if that is your job, being on Twitter, you'll make money out of it. So but there are an awful amount of time people have on that space. But let me continue by saying, the person continues by saying that, look, one name, I was weeping for you at Milan Malpensa this afternoon. I bumped into 2 European executives. They wanted to get you on a $3 million deal, but they saw this allegation of you being a rapist. Now they want to give it to Portable. She wants to ruin your life. No grief. I think these guys are just pressing next. They're just putting fuel to fire. He continues by saying that she has deactivated her Twitter account, but this is her Instagram handle. Her name is Ayomide Abola. If you want phone number to use and track her, small level connect to NMMC Quran. No grill. Think about how your children will feel their own father. No grill. Fire. Neko says, you want kill him? She should leave the surface of the earth. That sounds like a death threat. Another point. Kazuo says, do quick catch am before she go lose weight. Come they look do quick catch am before she go lose weight. Come look different. Okay. Abiodun Adeleke says, God will punish anyone, rich or poor, that begs you not to take this up. And if by any chance you're using it to let it go, thunder will fire you too. I want to see her in blue and blue with metric number before December. Look at what they did to Danny Alves and Mendy. Look at what false accusations did to their life. Good point, really. I mean, when I saw Danny Alves' story, I was mad. Court has finally cleared this guy. So all this while is just allegations. Do you know what that means? Do you know what it means to accuse somebody falsely for doing something that they did not do? Danny Alves is this superstar soccer footballer who everybody loved to watch. Fantastic player, for crying out loud. And all of a sudden his life goes deep just because you accused him of things that didn't happen. It never existed. And you think this is a joke? Guys, sometimes really you have to cut some slack, especially to these guys who are celebrities. It is not that easy. Don't think, because the next thing now, they'll be like, please now, don't let it go. Come on. There are certain things that shouldn't be let go. Because one person says it, another person is going to say it. This is so unfortunate, really. It's so unfortunate. Egui says, Paul, whatever you do, please keep it legal. Ignore anyone pushing you to teach her a lesson outside the law. Don't bully, don't intimidate. If you must get your revenge, let it be strictly within the ambits of the law. I know you are angry, but remember that wisdom is profitable to direct. Yeah, I mean, he must have tweeted that particular line in anger, leave the surface of the earth. But again, sometimes you just have to keep it cool. Sometimes, you see, one thing that actually I have learned in life is whenever something happens immediately, I tend to think it through. Like, think 4 ways that this thing, will it matter in another 2 days? Will it matter in another 1 week? Will it matter in another 7 days or in another 1 hour about this thing that has just happened? And it doesn't really matter what it is, because sometimes when you take action based on your adrenaline at that moment, tomorrow when you start thinking about it, you tend to be angry that you didn't think it through properly before you acted. You see that point that people would always make. Do not take decisions when you are overly excited, and do not take decisions when you are very sad. Yes, these 2 things. Very excited, you are happy, you just want to take a decision that would make you happier, or maybe take a decision based on, well, just because I'm happy at this moment, then I can go ahead and take this decision. Or when you are very sad about something that has just happened, somebody did something to you and you just want to act on that sadness. Most of the time, more than 90% of the time, it happens that those decisions become really awkward, become really saddening. You regret ever taking those decisions. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you. Maybe the next time I'm going to be coming back on this platform, I will be having 50 subscribers. I want to really appreciate every one of you for subscribing to this channel. I mean, it's just a social experiment, and it's just about anything and everything that trends on Twitter, especially Nigeria Twitter. I want to appreciate you guys for sticking around. God bless. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers now.